So the table above shows the number of children who take music lessons at Jones Elementary. What fraction of the fifth graders play drums? Our clue word here is fraction. And then these are our important numbers and units because those are the numbers that have to do with the fifth graders. So those are the numbers that we should have circled. Okay, when your question asks you for a fraction, your answer needs to be a fraction. If you answered something that is a whole number like 9 or like 45, then you're not going to be correct because your answer needs to be a fraction because it's asking you for a fraction. Okay? Okay. When we have a fraction, I know that we may have missed some things with fractions at the end of last year. Can you just raise your hand? Do you remember learning fractions in third grade? Okay, I know you did fractions in first grade. I know you did them in second grade. I don't know how much you got to in third grade, probably not the full amount that you would normally get to in the practice and review. So I just want to take for a minute, what do we call that top number in a fraction? Connor?
Numerator.
That's called the numerator. And in a fraction, what does the numerator represent? Yes.
Like how many in like how many I don't know.
It's hard to word. Amanda?
How much out of?
Right, it's the specified number. Okay, so it might say, what fraction play drums? Well, that number is your numerator. The number that play drums is our specified number, and that is your numerator. It might say, how many parts are shaded? Well, the number of parts that are shaded will be your numerator. It might say, how many kids voted for pizza? What fraction of students voted for pizza? The number that actually voted for pizza is going to be your numerator. Okay, what's that bottom number called in a fraction? Penelope? Denominator. And what does our denominator represent? What's the denominator? Avery?
How many times that top number can go into it?
No. Mason?
It specifies, well, not really specifies. It shows the total number.
The total number that we're looking at. So if we need a fraction for the fifth graders, our numerator needs to represent the total number of fifth graders. So you needed to add 8 plus 6 plus 10 plus 12 plus 9 to get your denominator. Okay, the denominator is the total number. So when you added those together, what did you get? Nolan? 45. And then what was our specified number or the number that played drums? Ethan? 9. Now, a lot of you got 9/45, but you didn't know how to reduce that fraction. So we all know how to find a common, an equivalent fraction, right? Can you do that with me? To find an equivalent fraction, multiply or divide. Have we not done this? Okay, well then I'll do it for you. Pay attention. I think we have. It's just been a while. To find an equivalent fraction, multiply or divide the numerator and denominator by the same number. Yep, it's been a while, but we've done it. Can you guys do it with me? To find an equivalent fraction, multiply or divide the numerator and denominator by the same number. So when we're talking about reducing a fraction, or another way to say it is to put your fraction in lowest terms, that means we want the equivalent fraction that has the smallest numbers. So we're not going to multiply because that's going to make our numbers bigger. What we're going to do is divide. But I have to divide the numerator and denominator by what? The same number. What can 9 and 45 both be divided by?
5.
Not 5. 9 can't be divided by 5.
9.
9. They could both be divided by 3, and they could both be divided by 9. You want to pick the biggest one, because that is what is going to give you your reduced fraction or your lowest terms. So 9 divided by 9 is 1, and 45 divided by 9 is 5. So 9/45 is equal to 1/5. This is your lowest terms, or your reduced fraction, okay? I didn't really expect you to know how to do that, but this is going to be the expectation this school year. When we are using fractions and we're adding and subtracting, we will put our answers in lowest terms. Yes, Harper?
Did anyone do that?
Yes, there was a handful of people that did do that. Yep.
Who?
Nolan knew how to do it. McKenna knew how to do it. Mason got it.
I got the number.
Connor got it. Yep. So, okay. Good work.